What's going on, guys? This is an important video, and let me just address too, I'm in the car driving, I'm focusing on the road, but I want to talk about this now. It's on my head, and I just gotta blurt it out. That's how these videos work. So, right now, if you're watching this in the future, if you're watching this as it just come out, you know what's going on with Ukraine. Right now, Russia is invading Ukraine, and from as much as I've seen, it feels unjust. It feels not right. I'll take a side that, I don't think the Russians should be invading Ukraine. I want to help them out. I want us to kind of rally behind them. And it's like, okay, as I'm starting to brainstorm, it's like, how do I help out these Ukrainians, And we had mentioned something about 3D printing little Ukrainian flags and selling them and donating some of the money to the thing. And it's like, yeah, that's great, but that's gaining me money, and I really want to give as much as I can to the Ukrainians. I'm not trying to just donate money to a cause, right? I mean, that's a decent idea in the brainstorming things, but what else? Like if I could print something and put it in the hands of the Ukrainian people and they could use it in a useful way, what would that be? What do they need now? So I just wanted to share some of those ideas, and also get that thinking for you. So specifically, if you can think of anything that the Ukrainians could use that would help them either in battle or with daily life, I will figure out the logistics on how to get it there. I will confirm through Apple AirTags or satellite tracking, something, social media. I'll confirm that my parts get into the hands of people that need it. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about what I give them. So some of the ideas I have are, first off, and what I think might be the most useful, is easy and extremely cheap, mass-produced attachments for their AK-47s. So the civilian population has been all handed AK-47s. It looks like the majority of them are iron sights. So that means that they have no optics, they have no scope, and iron sights for an untrained civilian can be difficult to range, especially at a medium to long range. And if you're not just using it at your hip, shooting someone coming through your door, you want to be able to aim appropriately. So I was thinking, what if I could create a little red dot, or what if I could create, like an imitation red dot, just some type of physical scope that if I 3D printed the mount for it, and then maybe did a little plexiglass or some other type of, maybe the whole thing's just 3D printed, and it just helps people sight their AK a bit better. I think that could be extremely useful, and that sounds like something that could potentially be 3D printed in one printer in 30 minutes to an hour, and then be produced in mass, put in a box, and sent through one of the safe borders. Maybe another thing would be, other weapon attachments for the AK, like the double clip holders. If I can make a little attachment that they can snap both clips onto, I know that's a very quick, that's probably a 15 to 30 minute print, can bust out a bunch of those, because to me, $200 to $300, and straight up, if you watched my video last night of all my whining, I'm not really in a position to be giving out anything or giving away anything, but I am. One thing I didn't update last night was I am helping out the Dallas robotics team. I'm going to do a video just on that. I won't talk any more on that. But anyways, I'm just too nice. Maybe that, I don't know, too nice. I've got a generous heart, and I want to give and help out as many people as I can. And, I'm watching just what's unfolding in Ukraine daily, and it destroys me. And for my affinity as a child to want to be in the military, to want to, fight and do all this stuff, it wasn't until I met soldiers that came back, mentally broken and physically broken, but mostly mentally, that it made me realize that might not be the path I want to go down. But I feel, when you're just presented with people rolling down your street in tanks that aren't friendly, that are shooting, people that are bombing your country, I would take up arms with them. I know for damn sure, if I was there, if I was living in that country, if I was even there temporarily on a job, something, I would be helping these guys out. And I know that's why, literally 15 to 60-year-olds, 80-year-olds are doing it over there. And if there's anything I can do as a 3D printer over here, I could do it. I'd send them 3D printers if that would be useful. Maybe. Just maybe I can even do that. I will do whatever it thinks. So what the thought process I have is whatever I can do for them, I will do personally. And if you can come up with some things, potentially maybe I could do some type of crowdfunding thing. I don't know if that's possible. I mean, do Indiegogo and Kickstarter let you raise funds for guns for, the populace of another country? I feel like, if anything, that's probably a no. I don't know. I'll set up something if y'all want to do that or you think that'd be good. But otherwise, just give me ideas, because I'm going to print things with the extra filament I have, with the extra deals I got. I want to help these Ukrainians out, and I want to get some stuff in their hands. So if you live in Fort Worth, go for it. Now the comments are a great place to discuss this. If you want to get an idea to me directly, please just email me. If I don't have it in the description, it's 3D prints, PRINTS, everything @gmail.com. Email me an idea there. Say, hey, I saw your video. I've got an idea to help Ukraine. Just make that your title. I've got an idea to help Ukraine. I saw your video. I'll read it. I'll read it within 24 hours. I'll respond. I would love to talk to anybody who watches this video all the way through. Call me. I don't even care. My phone number is 817-723-0443. I'm in Fort Worth, Texas. My shop's in White Settlement. We're going to make some stuff to help the Ukrainians out. They need it quickly. I mean, that's the one beauty thing about 3D printers is, if we come up with some good ideas, I can mobilize my printers. I can call on y'all to mobilize some printers. We can get 500 to 50,000 objects printed within a week. I know it's possible. And even 500 to a few thousand. I mean, 5,000, that's arming towns. That's arming the city center of Kiev with optics or things that can help them. So think of things that can help them, make their quality of life better on the battlefield. Maybe some type of attachment for the Molotov cocktails. I mean, it looks like they're making plenty of Molotovs. Maybe an attachment to hold multiple Molotov bottles so they could throw 4 of them in one. That's a cool idea. I could potentially print some of those. Those might take longer and be more expensive to print, but I mean, there's ideas. So just start brainstorming. I know it's a weird way to brainstorm, and I've never thought about brainstorming weapons of war. And I'm not trying to brainstorm 3D printed guns or anything like that. That shit's not realistic. We need items that can be attachments that will make quality of life better for them, either quality of fighting or quality of life. So whatever that can be, whatever you can think up of, comment, like, subscribe, share this. Let's see if we can get the 3D printing community behind Ukraine. I mean, that's what this is about. I want to start this. I want to come up with some ideas. I'll do a cool video. We'll if I can have a video released tomorrow of me with a little 3D printed gun attachment, and then getting those printed, awesome. So let me know what you think. Later.